I want to welcome you to our show. We have a world-renowned artist, Isabel Piczek. And Isabel lives in California now, but she's originally from Hungary, and in fact escaped from Hungary at the age of 14. And now we talked about this, Isabel, before. And at the age of 14, you submitted a sketch, if you will, a proposal for a mural to be painted in the Vatican. And out of dozens of submissions by professional artists, your art was selected. And explain that to me. How that seems so remarkable.
Well, I have submitted a painting to an international exhibition in Rome, and I have won the International Grand Award for mural, for painting. And so the priests noticed me, so to speak, and they suggested that I should submit a sketch together with so many other people, and they didn't. We had to include into an envelope our plans with just a number, and the number was registered with the name, with the office, and so they didn't know that I'm just a very young girl. And the famous art historian Father Kirschbaum and several other art critics chose my work. It was selected, and so first, when they learned that I'm just a little girl, they were very nervous about this project. And then I had to prove my abilities by executing 1/3 of the mural cartoon, the original size drawing. And that was judged again by these famous people. And again, I was selected, so I got to paint the mural. And with your kind permission, I will show it to your audience right now.
Isabel, what are we looking at here?
This is the mural in the Pontifical Biblical Institute in the Vatican. It's 400 square feet, representing the second miraculous fishing with twice life-size figures. Another mural I like to show to you here, you see me on the scaffold visiting with a shaky reporter who didn't like to climb that high. This mural is 70 feet high. We are about 50 feet.
70 feet high. Now,
feet.
Now this is fairly recent, what we're looking at here.
Yes, it's fairly recent. It's at the Guardian Angel Cathedral in Las Vegas, and so far that is my most famous work.
And the one we saw first was the one you did when you were 14 years old?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. And this is the finished mural. As you see, it goes way up into 70 feet. The figure of Christ in the center, the risen Christ, is 7 times life-size.
7 times life-size?
Yes,
that's enormous. It's 70 feet high?
Yes, the mural is 70 feet high. This is supposed to be the 5th largest figure ever painted in modern art history. And this is a gigantic stained glass on which I am working now. I am working on the 2 sides of this huge stained glass
and so this is a work in progress right now?
In progress right now. This is 560 square feet, and the 2 sides are about 1,000 square feet.
Oh, that's enormous.
Yes.
Isabel, you certainly are an accomplished artist, even at the age of 14. And one of the reasons that you're here on the Shroud Report is because you are a devotee of the Shroud, and as an artist, you're convinced that the Shroud of Turin is not the work of an artist. And I think I would like, and our audience would like to hear from the perspective of a professional artist like yourself, why you are so convinced that the Shroud simply cannot be the work of an artist.
I am most grateful for this question, because I always feel that it is the professional artist. He should answer the question whether or not the Shroud is a painting. After all, we make the paintings. And we cannot forget that art and a painting on a wall or on a canvas is an optical illusion. People don't think of that. An optical illusion which is created by the marriage, so to speak, of the art mediums and the pigments. something is not a painting if just one of these items exists on a painting. They create the illusion in your art that you are in your eyes that you are looking at a painting. So some of our own experts, even almost everyone, commits one mistake. You don't start with analyzing paint pigments. It's just dust, it's nothing. You analyze the mediums, and in the Middle Ages the mediums were emulsions, water-soluble colloidal emulsions. That's the professional name for them. Egg tempera or gum tempera or glue tempera, these are the emulsions.
So the emulsions is the solution, the kind of liquid that the various pigments were dissolved in and mixed up in, and then later on painted onto whatever the surface that they were painting on.
Yes, exactly. You see it so well. And these pigments are suspended in the medium. They are not like the thermoplastic mediums, which are oil paints, and they are completely one with the medium. These are just suspended. And they leave a definite and noticeable paint film, always. If you don't see that on something, that is not a painting.
So in other words, if you have an emulsion that has a pigment in it,